Ah, yes, the Palace of Justice, where I meted out justice last night. So I think that's... Oh, God, of course it's leveling. I think that's the Lex Imperius stuff done. I won't bother leveling him. Let's go through all this again. Oh. Well, that's easy. That's good, though. Additional AP. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, we're really low on quests now. I guess it's just to go to Footfall. Oh, some nice things. But no crow. Oh, this is his gear, isn't it?
My warp side reveals something.
Oh, what?
I always keep my options open.
Drag the chest out? Holy crap. When the wearer kills a target for the first time around. Ruthless suppression. Castigator ability cost 0. Okay, let us continue on our merry way. Which one is this? Fabo 6. Where's the holy ammo? Fellowship of the Void. 6 provisions. I might as well. What's this? 45,000. Okay. $200, right? Triple void shield. $15 speed, low acceleration. I've nearly got maxed this. Provides void sharpen with targeting damage 98% and 5 critical hit. Scrap container. Plasma 13. Medium range dorsal macro cannons with fire 4 shots dealing 4 shots 21 damage. So 84 damage. Internal fire. Ooh. We're never gonna get this, am I? Is it pointless? $1,800. I mean, it'll get to 9. Get some Enforcer Carapace. Solid shield. Okay. There's always chapter 5. Wait, did that just go to 29? Let's start from the bottom. Heretical. Crucible of Torment. Deadly Dancers. There wasn't actually anything really I need. Demolitionist goggles? No. Spiked gloves? No. Oh, I should put everything into these guys next. So where am I going? Vabus 9? It's up here, isn't it? Nine profit factor, just like that. Dogmatic plus 40. Why not? So we want the explorators. Oh yeah, I need the holy ammunition. New outpost. The planetary authorities wish to found a new settlement that would expand their influence on the planet. Two plasticine. Yeah, why not? The scale of the new complex will exceed its architect's original designs. Is that it? Durasians 660,000. Ooh. Remembered in prayers. So footfall, I guess. Excuse me. Footfall. Lord Captain, we have received a Vox message from Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to the threat of malleus extremis. Docking will require special permission, and even most of the asteroids have been cordoned off. The station's custodian, Her Ladyship Incendia Corda, sends her greetings and invites your ladyship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Enforcers will meet you there to escort to another chamber for a private audience. What other options for landing do we have? We have none? Very well, let's look at Footfall's new gen hospitality. As you wish. The Lord Inquisitor and the Captain. 3 ranks, okay. Pain resonance. Oh no. That's all changed. Invigorating screams. Nope, I've already got that. Blood rush? Master of torture. Acrobatic artistry. Does it hurt? Sweeping motions. Ah. Presence. Vivi. What? Be smart. Advanced skill. Tough as steel. Oh God. That's an exemplar, right? So when was tricky defense? Know it all. Sweeping motions. Oh, is it still shell? No? Blood rush? Peak. Peak condition. Strength for maximum wounds. Okay, and onwards. The text priest, who sports an explorator emblem on his scarlet robe, directs the unblinking gaze of his augmented ocular lens at you and says, in a hissing voice, "Salutary functionality initiated. Glory to House Von Valencius. Trade terminal Zeta42/33-MU. Property of the Adeptus Mechanicus Explorator Cognizance Fleet. Ready to process incoming requests. State your request. Glory to the Omnisia." Failed to pass request. Are you seeking to access trading interface? Glory to the Omnisia. Let's continue.
Keep your wits about you.
Inquisition?
The battle aboard the Heartless was a difficult trial, but we prevailed. Is there anything like a triumph against all odds to inspire us to new deeds of glory?
The Heartless was engulfed in every shade of horror when it...
What the hell? Poor guy. This is just footfall,
Always
isn't it?
keep your eye on the prize.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Have mercy, our families are starving. We only took a couple of Nutri-Bars. Lies, I see certainly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. Has she gone mad? For power. Jeez. Instead, Incendia Corda is absorbed in reading a long strip of parchment. Her left hand is holding a silver spoon, with which she is carefully scooping up brain matter from the open skull of the man contorted next to her. What the actual hell? One sec. Exhaustion has marked Incendia's features with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. A dazzling aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a cold, gold-plated inhaler to her lips, takes a breath, and the fire in her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. What is this abominable act his daughter is committing? The sister of battle whispers incredulously as she stares at Cordia's monstrous feast. There must be a reason. Look close. One look at Incendia's full dress uniform shows that it's not changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the brain trimmed is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. What is that? Incendia sinks her silver spoon into the man's brain and slowly consumes the revolting morsel. I must know the taste of a criminal's thought. It is how I learn to recognize their patterns. Flesh and blood can grant revelations, but not like this. Devouring flesh is a profane act. Cabellia looks with disapproval at the open brain and the pulsing blue vein within. This is not the way to serve the Undying One. This entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. Incendia does not bat an eye at the man's death. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? Yes. Something wild sparks in her pale eyes. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds. But I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. I've encountered sanctioned death cults that practiced cannibalism as part of their way of praising the Emperor. A surprisingly large number of them harboured heresy within. You have suspicions about me? Well, it is your duty to suspect, but do your eyes see any trespass here? No. The law has found its way to foot. What manner of slaughterhouse this? Some atrocious travesty of justice? Incendia jerks her chin up and responds haughtily. This is true justice, unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless to all. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honour of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. And I will not rest until all have been judged. It pleases me that you get to share in the triumph of Footfall's purging with me. You said that you would not rest until you had judged every soul on this station. I too wish to stand before your court. Incendia stares at you in amazement. You truly wish to stand trial? Very well, may your zeal serve an example to the rest. Incendia leans forwards and peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down the corridors of your soul's fortress, checking every corner in search of the slightest faults or traces of corruption. Moments pass as Incendia conducts her thorough investigation, until at last she reclines on her throne again, a weary smile touching her lips. I see no sign of taint in your soul, Pandora. You are pure before the Emperor, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessings in parting. Go forth and bring his punishment to those who have turned their backs on his word. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor. While the Expanse burns ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his worlds and ships while he hides from his reckoning, indulging his base urges. Soon enough he too will stand before judgment. Since you, Pandora, helped me curb Caligos' appetites once before, I will invite you to divide his territories with me. Once we have extinguished these roaring flames of wickedness, House von Valencia will be welcome to partake in the conquest of that profaner's world. Have you and Caligos lost your minds? The Expanse is in a calamitous state and you two are busy settling scores. You must cease this at once. Negotiating with that mad dog is off the table now. He will merely laugh at your talk of reconciliation and execute your envoys. For too long has Caligos reveled in impunity and believed himself the king of his world. So are you in charge of Footfall now? Indeed I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of this war, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to this station's warden, to me. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I am tasked with overseeing security and order. And there is much to do in that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and cold traders, deserters and outlaws, every one of them warrants attention. Cracking her neck, stiff from many hours of reading documents, Incendia again dips her silver spoon and scoops out brain matter from the open skull of the poor fellow standing next to her. Everywhere you look, chuckle and point at the hapless assassins. Where is the Lord Inquisitor? In the League's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defense. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he is not seeing any supplicants. The soldier wearing Inquisitorial armor echoes Incendia's words. Your ladyship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade inform your ladyship that he will summon you later, when circumstances permit. An acolyte, that's what we're going to be in the Dark Heresy. And whom is it you are judging? All of them. Thieves, smugglers, pirates, traitors, heretics, deserters, abettors, harbourers, cowards and perjurers. Any who has ever trespassed, any who has ever protected a miscreant or kept quiet about a crime they knew of, they all will be condemned. With obsessive determination, Incendia starts going through her papers, seemingly no longer aware that she is doing so. More and more new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitur imperatrice, and having rid themselves of reprehensible consciousness of serving the Imperium, free from doubt and weakness. Footfall will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithfulness from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. How long has your court been in session already? Incendia seems slightly perplexed by your question. She starts moving signed sentences from one stack to another, then says uncertainly, 3 weeks? The court carries on day and night, so my sense of time eludes me. There is nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived and their purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into pliant automatons. Do you think I find enjoyment in this? Looking at vileness upon vileness, listening to one excuse after another? I loathe this and despise every malefactor out there. If I were weak of will, I would have obliterated this foul station with nuclear fire. Instead, I'm here to offer each of them the right to be judged in his name, and the chance to return his fold renewed. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the Archenemy's machinations and Xenos scum who would deny us our right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spinelessness and feebleness, endowing him with the sacred narrowness of mind and eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole sense in the service of the Imperium. She is not lying. You can tell by her eyes and her voice, trembling with an earnest faith, that Incendia genuinely believes in every word she just said. What makes you think you are entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Such is the law of Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Surely it is not that thug Tokara who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanging from a noose, and so will his Kaspalican henchmen. And so with those Anvil hybrids whose outrageous activities brought Footfall so much grief. I promised you that I would clean up Footfall, and I have kept my promise. We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. In due time. Enough words. Enough words, your cures waits, and so do my duties. Wait, you have a duty to the Emperor that you must see to. Vladimir Tokara, the deplorable rebel who once ruled this station, has slipped from my grasp. He is inciting the people to revolt. We have made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Hieronymus has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Tokara must be apprehended. Together we will make sure that scoundrel pay for his crimes. Let him drink the cup of his wrath to full, a cup that will be delivered by our hands. The asteroid where the Adeptus Amathus is located has been cornered off. Why did Hieronymus? You pronounced him a criminal? Some of the people you wish to execute are used to me. I purchase valuable equipment from them. And what do I stand to Clive? His law and his stewards. I will help you deal with Vladimir. But remember, none of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. The Great Judgment. I assume I don't have to.
I always have a backup plan.
Are they lootable? What's this? Plasma gun. Jeez. Where's this? Where's Hieronymus? Harry Potterus. He's up here, right? Let's go. To the Adeptus Amazicus. Do.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
Twarms,
dust.
wait, it's her ladyship. Let's go talk to him. You have no other option, Rizza. If you abandon footfall to Cordia and flee, where are you going to sell your goods? Or restock your supplies? It would just be a slow death for all of you, with no ammunition, no water and no air, so quit bargaining with fate and stick to the plan. Plan? More like a suicide pact. We have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. Vladman and Rezia notice you, and the old pirate grins sarcastically. You're a runt trying to play with the big boys, Vacameo. You've taken on a rogue trader dynasty with only a handful of heavies and a couple of guns to your name. The way I see it, your march to the gallows is more like a gallop. You note the contraption replacing Rizza's right leg, a tangle of thick cables around industrials. The pirate has not been wearing it for long. Oh. Liege Talker, my greetings. My apologies for being unable to receive your ladyship in my office. My present status imposes certain limitations on me. Greetings, your ladyship. I've got nothing to add. Your plan's utter crap. I don't gamble on those kind of odds. I'll leave you to think of your prospects. The former liege looks exhausted. You feel okay. His glasses cannot hide the circles under his eyes. His coat collar is greasy and unbuttoned, showing the meshwork of the ceramic reinforced armor hidden underneath. There's a conspicuous dent right beside his throat left by a bullet. How's the station faring? It's turned into a kingdom of death. Executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies within reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Corda, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. And I warned you, didn't I, that this would happen unless you helped with provisions? I see. Old habits die hard, I'll admit. I wasn't exactly yearning for the days of my youth. Your ladyship, I'm asking for your help. Not just on behalf of the portion of the station population that isn't already scared shitless, but on behalf of Casablanca mission as well. My people and my organization's assets are in a vulnerable position. Help us protect our interests and we'll help you protect yours. I would like to make a deal with the Casablanca. Regretfully, your ladyship, I have nothing to offer you at the moment. My access to the assets you're interested in has been temporarily restricted. And what kind of help do you expect from me? A general uprising will be doomed to fail. So we'll ask her ladyship to come to us, exploiting her own she wants by blood, come and let it spill us. What forces do you have at your command? Alas, most of the people on the station have perished. A small band of my most daring cutthroat staff. Why has Hieronymus shown up here? He preaches repentance. But he seems taken aback by the scare, yeah. News of her death is hardly going to... Considering Calcazar has never once interfered in the station's affairs, he clearly couldn't care less about footfall. This means he also doesn't care who runs the station, so long as things are quiet here. What does Rizia have? She has misgivings about the prospect of our cooperation. Why did she call you Vakamo? Why would I want to put her apart? Besides, I'm authorized to say the Seal Asia has proven a valuable ally. I have understood your plan. I should really do that, but I hope you think it's promising. I'll go have a look around. The Emperor protects young von Valentius. What has brought you here? Perhaps you would like to confess? Repentance is the first step on the path to redemption. As you look into Hieronymus' eyes, it is clear to you that he, not you, is the one who ought to confess and repent. Reverend, you carry the seed of vice with you. Repent before it sprouts. Should I? The preacher does not argue. He knows your words to be true. All my life I've been a confessor to lost souls. Now let me make my own confession to you. I seek no forgiveness or understanding. I only want to tell the truth. The blood of House Corda is on my hands. I chanced upon a secret world where Spice Bastal Corda had imprisoned her heirs in cryo vaults to stop them from challenging her authority. Incendia was among them. My fellow faithful chanced upon these ice crypts. Spice's wicked design horrified them, and I thought if Saint Durissa had died a martyr's death to be resurrected in faith, perhaps another could follow in his footsteps. I chose Incendia, as full of worms as her innermost soul was, yet not rotten completely. As for the others, I put them to death. For thousands of years of suffering would not have been enough to cleanse the stench and rot from their cursed souls. My stabbers charged Incendia's cryovault, and she spent 3 years conscious, blind, and helpless. My brothers and sisters recited prayers over her prison to plant the seed of faith in the soil I had weeded. I hid the truth from Incendia and became her mentor, setting her on a path of service to his will. And that was how Incendia, the offspring of a felonious heretic, became his vengeful hand, striking down the enemies of the Imperium, at the cost of the evil I had done. Shame you did not kill Incendia when you could. I'm not your executioner, royal trader. You're harboring a pirate among your brethren. Why not? Our doctrine shuns no one. I'd like to see Dresian record. We'd never refuse our help. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What else can I miscellaneous heretics? What would be holy? Empty soul trap. Heretics trophy. This is just notes, isn't it? Is this all just armor kit? Oh, holy gifts. I have to be careful. Most of it's going to be Xeno. Book of Minor Prayers. The wearer cannot use. The wearer gains. Okay. Whenever wounds. Oh, that's actually quite good. Oh, crap. Never mind. Are any of these just, they're just going to be weapons, aren't they? Melee weaponry is 100. Jewelry, ship components. 10% are provisions. Jewelry, uniform kit. Armor kit is 150. Like, I've got to get rid of some of these shields, right? Righteous. Why? Ranged weaponry. Oh, he doesn't take them. Oh, so close. Oh, come on. Does he take range? No, he doesn't take ranged weaponry, does he? Uniform kit. Mechanicus creations. Miss, jewelry. Death World War boots. Was 36,000 the one I needed or not? Because if I get that, then it's just like a huge boost. We'll see. What are you preaching here among the rebels? It's not the rebels I see. I see fools and malefactors whose weakness made them reject the law of the Imperium, who are in need of repentance and instruction. Had I come here earlier, and perhaps I had not been able to prevent this heretical insurrection, and what do you see? I see frightened people trying to save their lives. Goodbye, Reverend. Let's go to the bar. Octavian looks exhausted. Her cheeks are hollow, her fiery hair is disheveled, and her jaw augment is vibrating. Her hand trembles as she set down a dirty shot glass, filling it with a cloudy liquid streaked with greasy promethium, and slides the shot towards Rizza. I advise you to take your time with it. This is the last of the Roggut and all of Footfall. Rizza downs the shot in one gulp and stares gloomily at it, or rather through Octavian. The jury-rigged augment replacing her leg raps nervously on the floor. Welcome to the Station of Dead, your ladyship. Got anything strong? Just rock gut, my lady, the last bottle, and Razia has already guzzled most of it. The Emperor will protect my soul from the nation's powers of this liquid heresy. Pour me one. How have you been faring without me? Badly, yeah. He's the only one who's flourished. Are you not afraid the enforcers will come for you? Some captain if I were you. Resi and I need to have a little chat. Your eyes see through the pirate instantly, and you sense that the burden of her transgressions is so heavy that it will soon drag her under. Her fear has allowed the malicious will to sink its claws into her soul and tear it slowly to pieces. Wait, she's the Fellowship of the Void? Just in case you need to be told, if you enter in the thought of helping chase them away is no longer this world. Your soul is full of corruption. You haven't fallen in love with her. What? So you're like the other ladyship now? No. As much as I'm... What happened to your leg? Got lopped off by a fan blade. There was an enforcer raid and I had to take the ventilation shaft. I used to be a reliable route. We shorted the fan a while before. Well, the bastards found out about it and got it working again. Jeez, I have nothing more to say. Who was the chap playing? The imposing man covering his head to turn scars is hard to mistake for anyone else. You were looking at chap playing, confessor to the late Dens. Oh yeah, I forgot all about it. Long time, what are you doing here? Same as you? What's your opinion on the situation? Honestly, perhaps the beginning of a cleansing. St. Juris teaches us to become people of the fight. Goodbye. End. Nice jacket you got there. Dreadfoe Xenos.
Just as he ordained.
Logic.
Operation.
The menu system looks eerily similar to the line of the fuel compartment.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, hello. Burning Faith Incendio. The wearer's first melt weapon reload. Oh. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't want to arrest him.
Is there money to be made?
Are you aware that Octavian is already... I could go Iron Class. I see no issue in letting Ascendi know you are here. Get ready. Your enemy will be here soon. What the hell? Flame rages in Corderia's furious gaze as she surveys the bar. Her figure seems to exude a ruthless radiance. Rebels and heretics, I, rogue trader, incendia corda, master of footfall, and defender of justice, and ordering you to lay down your arms. Harsh justice awaits those who surrender. Ignoble death awaits the rest. Incendicordia, I, Vladimir the Vacamo, am ordering you to get off my turf before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse for a loop. May whoever is right survive. You are a traitor. Weapon drawer, what would you like us to... Die for...
I'll make an example out of you!
Be swift. I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Let's go Agenta here. Let's go really aggressive. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh. What's this? All enemies minus penalty. Oh, let's blow them up. Warp cost at the start of the turn, the enemy close to them comes.
I'm not accustomed to being
Okay,
ordered
4.
around.
And then. Oh, this is only 2.
An offering of blood.
Okay, and then we go.
I
1.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
2.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Then we go here. Blast them.
Machine spirits.
I think we'll put this here. And then Incendia. Who's about to die? Some of these enforcers. Enforcer. Okay. Oh, while we're at it, I feel
Me?
should have done this.
If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Whoa!
And found wanting.
Jeez.
I won't go down easy.
Ooh. She's gonna drink some blood tonight.
I feel nothing, fear nothing. A dance of blades and shadows.
She's got so many.
As the tenets demand. As honor ordained, the shadows will see it done. I shall not fear. As honor ordained. Trust me. Death is a blessing. Killing brings me no pleasure.
She just obliterated them.
As the tenets demand, the other side awaits. Trust me. It's a blessing.
Pain of its mortal flesh means nothing.
Who's next? Hermione. Oh wait, why is he? Oh, I didn't even see him.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast willed.
Is she gonna miss every single one?
Legacy is forever.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
can do it.
Holy crap!
Aim for the heart next time.
Holy shit. Well, that leaves me in an awkward position.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh, but if I kill... Okay. Let's go back. We are going full dogmatic. Okay. Let us talk to... See if we can get him... Oh, crap. No, sorry, I did all that, didn't I? Yeah.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Let's convince her to go away. How am I a bit... Rose and I need to have a little chat. The Emperor's justice not forgive heretics. Just, if you ever chase someone who's not long for this world. I can assure you that I wasn't going to. I tried to protect you from being put on trial. May I find you, your ladyship? Let's buy some stuff just to say cheers. Gunnery shield. Bedlam? I was supposed to kill them, wasn't I? Not kill them. Why the hell?
Let us not dawdle.
Draw your weapon and shout, "In the name of the law, every insurgent present here is under arrest." I knew this is exactly how our little war was going to end. All right then, let's do this the footful way. Everyone, if I pay you thrones, that means you to battle. Enough, Vladman. I was hoping I could temper your pride, but you are too rooted in your arrogant and heretical ways. All you faithful to the Emperor, let us stand for his liege, Royal Trader von Valentius.
Will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Show them no mercy.
Who's... The other one was more... Pascal, you need to be... Let's go here. Henrik. I need some room for Cassia to do her thing. Yeah, so Cassia, you're just gonna stand in the middle. Pascal, oh, he can't go there, he can't go there. Stand there, but you can't hit everyone then. Stand here. That's gonna be the best option. Cabelia, you can stand there. Pandora. Pandora's not got any choice. Okay, and he goes first.
Here we go.
Dirty fight? Oh, don't do another hit. And then he just runs off. Oh my god. You're taking the piss now.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed. I will not cloud in scarlet.
You killed a Genta. She's mad now.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
You unleashed my fury.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
This goes against the tenets. Caught by the web.
A work for a flesh crafter.
I shall not fail.
I'm a maiden.
I bring mercy and retribution.
What the hell?
I cannot serve you in this way. Death comes in silence.
I wasn't looking. Cassia, you're finished?
Out of my way.
Pandora. Oh, Pandora. What are you gonna do? Oh wait, she can reach.
I won't stand for it.
Oh, you got an extra attack power.
Request approved. That is an equation. Your life is inevitable.
That's 16, 21.
Who, if not me?
Is a reward. Your life is a negligible variable. My vow is to summon the desire condemns you. The scriptural probability analysis. Successful.
Trust me. As the tenets demand. I would that I could. Trust me. My blade whispers your name. Let your soul be purged. Come, the other side awaits. I am your blade and shield. No.
I won't go down easy.
Alas, no.
I'll see our foes obliterated. The Emperor is on our side. Your reckoning is due.
I won't object to it.
Wait, I thought she died. Oh god. She might as well die.
Doubt is for the weak. This is unacceptable. For now.
Incendia casts a damning glance at Vladman, who is shifting about in a puddle of his own blood. She says sternly, Footfall will be relieved to know that the law has been restored. I would suggest you show mercy. We have demonstrated our power. I will judge them myself. I have an excellent unholy man for your consideration. His name is Hieronymus Dolorous. What? He sabotaged your Christophagy. What? Hieronymus? You must see him hiding somewhere. Remains for you are guilty of causing the death of suffering. Can I just let us convict Vladimir? Votary, death is the Emperor's peace and it must be earned. Let me turn him into law, instrument of his will. Until the start of the next turn, the rogue trader becomes immune. So you're denying me a quick death. On that we can conclude the trial. What? Oh god. Jeez. What was that? Faith, a shield gifted by the Light fire protects her. Did you know she was an attack all along? Perhaps it was your cruelty. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Oh well.
Do you require an audience?
I always keep my options open.
What will it be, ma'am? Lorena voice, I have a private message. Has tasked me to express their eagerness to continue their partnership. So you're with the Casablanca too? That's right. You've noticed you can we have a business into it. No, yeah. I wish to make a deal. Nice. What about the
Keep your
Fellowship
wits
of the
about
Void
you.
though? So that was just a little side quest. Let's return to the ship. Tinkerbell. Okay. Let's see how much more I can do. Oh no, wait. Durations, reputation, 200. That's it. Holy ammunition. Oh, it's 40. Band of the Motive Force, Sacred Flame, Dark Experiments, blocks project a mechanical. Can I not get rid of this? No. Damn it! I needed that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Never mind. What's this? Oh, Holy Ammunition. Yeah. Purification by death. Earthbreaker. Extractum. Raider base. Places for outcast. 60,000. Jeez. So I need 10,000 reps somehow. The elderly man in front of you is moving with the noiselessness of an experienced servant. He bows primly and says in a raspy voice, "The Lord Inquisitor bade me inform you that it will be his pleasure to see your ladyship at his palace. I shall visit as soon as I can." Let's go speak to Incendio first.
I see what others do not.
Do you know? You'll send it. Let us quick save. Can I just like kill her? No more judgments. The Lord Inquisitor's instructions from anyone and using any method are extreme they may be. If our large fleet is greater, we are authorized to detonate the dome over this sector. Take the joy of sight. Jesus. Jesus. Where, he's up here, isn't he?
Tell me something, Benai Cassia. Do you truly see the Undying One's light in the darkness between the stars? What is it like?
What is it like?
To the top.
Amid the boundless terror of the Sea of Souls, his distant light is akin to a great burning heart. I see it beating in the darkness, and I know that I can find my path.
Doom, doom, doom. Whoa. The Lord Inquisitor is engrossed in studying star system charts and reports, which are amassed on the desks like the ridges of a formidable mountain range. There are shadows beneath his eyes which are ruthlessly dissecting the latest reports, and his skin seems stretched taut over the bones of his skull. Without turning his head to you, Calcazar says warily, "Greetings, your ladyship. Your timing is impeccable." An aged servant with bearing of a veteran approaches the two of you. In a precise movement, he replaces the untouched cup of cold recaf in front of the Lord Inquisitor with a new one, slightly steaming. Hendrik nods slightly at Calcazar, who responds by ever so slightly bowing his head. Hospitality. May the Emperor grant strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor. I would be loath to trouble our master with a prayer for such an indulgence. Oh, Jesus. Sister. May your past be blessed. It is gratifying to see the trials endured by the Expanse have failed to extinguish the flame of your fortitude. Lady Navigator Cassia, I hear that House Orselio is going through a difficult time. Change is coming. I sincerely hope it is for the better. Your colours, Lord Inquisitor, are rich as they are multifaceted. I've never encountered anything like it before. Unclouded hues flowing from one to the next. Amazing harmony. Amazing and frightening. A deaf cultist and the rogue trader's personal bodyguard. The Lord Inquisitor gazes at Cabellia intently. I'm curious, do you still adhere to the firmly to your cult's dogma, or has the loyalty to your mistress outgrown your faith? I escaped from where I held captives by Xenos. You escaped from the Dark City? A feat that few have accomplished, truly. I congratulate you on an exceptional performance, and I would even mar your triumph by telling you that the Inquisition will of course be watching you very closely henceforth. What is the cult's current situation in the Expanse? The cult of the Final Dawn and Drakari raiders are vying with each other to see who can cause us the greatest turmoil. I've mobilized all the forces I can to repel the attacks, which is why we are still alive. Combined militia brigades are hunting for Xenos and guarding convoys, and expeditionary platoons under my command are crushing heretic rebellions. The situation is unstable, but I will not pretend that I was prepared for this crisis. However, we have not lost our footing. What prompted the... Why has the cult become... The warp is raging. What has prompted prisoner interrogation? What makes you think capable of commanding the whole sector? But you have mobilized all forces, but not House von Valencius. I understand. I see no good to get bogged down. What is the dispute between you? Why do you think he acted that way? Caligularis was under the influence of the ruinous powers. How curious. Are you aware of the changes in Cinderus naturally? If you think she is why have you not intervened? I'm pleased to see, yes. What helps you for Frusher, if you please? To my chagrin, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among my talents. That is why I wished for you to serve in my stead. I place such trust in very few people, you understand. You will feel what it is to walk in my shoes and attempt to compel a gaggle of quarrelsome blockheads to work together. You will reconquer Eurofits too for me. Okay, that was the one with the... I couldn't do anything. Another recap, this one has gone cold. Pascal jerks his head up, clearly recognizing the name Alcazar just uttered. Is he your valet? Why can't both be true? To what do I owe such an honor? To whom else could I entrust this mission? No need to feign ignorance, von Valencius. We both know the shortcomings of the other candidates for this position. Can you tell more and more? A sacred world of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay. Registering a Sanctity Alpha priority mission. The scourge of corrupted misbelievers reigned over Blessed Workshop fills the Omniscience faithful with anguish. I sent my troops... What matters first brought you? An utterly transparent attempt to learn secret intelligence. The World Bearers went there themselves? They didn't just send their puppets? What do they want with... What force did we have? How did you manage to enlist the aid of the angels of the Emperor? I must remind you that I still... Okay. What do you say, Foster? The situation is clear. I will smash the heretics. Calcazard nods at the paper that his servant has deferentially delivered to the table. This document attests to the extraordinary powers you now have at your disposal. I am counting on your success, Pandora. Okay. Okay. Where was it? The Siege. Hold a War. Emperor's Palm. Holy gifts. Lord Captain reporting. Shortly before our departure from Footfall, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strongbox and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orselio to the ship. I suppose the use of gold-clad servants instead of servitors was an exaggerated attempt by the navigators to draw attention to the rogue trader. Considering the incident on the capital world, the enforcer officers checked the Navis Nobilites' gifts thrice. I am pleased to report that none of them threatened your Lady Cassé or the crew's well-being. What vid message? Show me, as you command. Send greetings and hope this message finds you in good hood. I thank the Atlas that we decode the encryption hidden in Lord Captain. Once I will notify you. Good. Lord Captain, multiple critical systems are failing throughout the vessel. Are the commandments? What? Turmoil reigns on the bridge, with officers running about frantically tapping the cognate runes, operators issuing commands into hissing boxcasters, and enforcers brandishing and checking their weapons. Only the master helmsman looks curiously unprepared. Rava's ever-scowling face cannot hold any more grim dissatisfaction. I'm glad you made it here in one piece, your ladyship. The crew is running ship damage control procedures. The situation has been recorded. What disasters? Your combat infinite. Several large. Oh, is this the Gene Stealers again? Was this an accident? We do not know. Where is the High Fructum? Where is my retinue? We must come up with a plan of action. Save the vessel. Save the vessel. Enforcers must quell the riots and ensure that the work is done. Dogmatic. Seal the bay doors and mine the shuttles. Let them know that I mean to leave them no choice but to carry out their duty in the Emperor's name. The pressure is dropping. The bridge ventilation system is completely busted. My assistants and I will stay here. Void shadows. A series of disasters rocked the void ship. Whoa. I forgot you had that mask on. The elevator shaft has expelled you into the dim of the emergency lights. The smell of promethium and burnt flesh hits your nostrils, but there is no pain. Not a single broken bone, not even a scratch on your whole body. It's as if your body became as strong as your faith during the fall, and nothing could have harmed you. It is a miracle you survived. Guide rails lie in a twisted pile over a crown of shattered plasteel. Look around. Contact the bridge. Move forwards. Okay, I've actually got to go, so that'll be it for now. We'll continue another time.